It was really very true and real when the French philosopher and father of modern Western philosophy, Rene Descartes, once said, "Divide each difficulty into as many parts as is feasible and necessary to resolve it." Meaning, we actually are not always in a position to approach all difficulties, conflicts, challenges, and confusions in our lives that are emotional, mental, and psychological, and that may be external, materialistic, and objective in nature. So the best thing possible that we can do is that we basically have to have the willingness, desire, intention, clarity, and character that allows us to adopt and to exercise discipline, restraint, moderation, maturity, humility under all circumstances and situations to deal with difficulties, challenges, chaos, and conflicts of all kinds, both internal and external, by dividing those very difficulties that we face relating to our own ignorance, aggression, vanity, pride, ego, jealousy, aggression, etc., or external relationship problems, friendship, etc., to basically divide all those difficulties into as many halves or pieces or parts as is possible or as we can on the basis of our intelligence, character, talent, wisdom, morality, maturity, knowledge, experience, etc. Because if we can divide each difficulty into multiple or different parts, or into as many parts as we can or is possible according to the difficulty, then obviously that thing becomes easier than before. Then we can resolve it and approach it with much lesser intensity than before. But if we cannot divide any difficulty because of our lack of reflection, critical thinking, rational analysis, reasonable attitude, and logical behavior, then we just will have to continue to suffer from and struggle with and stumble upon everything that we encounter that is going to become a difficulty and not an easy task. So we will have to continue to hassle with difficulties, challenges, conflicts, and turmoils if we do not know how to approach them, and if we do not have the capability and the capacity for dividing them into multiple parts and breaking them down to the level that the difficulty itself disappears, or we find the necessary knowledge, maturity, and wisdom which is required of us to resolve the difficulty and challenge and conflict at hand. So that's how it works. Being able to divide the problem is very necessary. Now the problem could be our own or relating to external societies, outside worlds. So that's how it works. Dividing the difficulty